odd. Alright, I believe I fixed everything. Just check. Yeah, I fixed everything. How odd. Alright, well, here we go. I haven't played this game in forever. I have a fucking magnificent beard on my character. It's funny, I feel like I understand this game better now than I did when I first played it. Alright, only one thing to do about Streamlabs so that I don't go completely insane. Zill, thanks for the resub, dude. Where are you, Streamlabs? There you go. You must be silenced. There we go. How you doing, man?
Let's keep quiet. Hmm?
Grit, good, grit, get good. Oh, thanks. I'll work on it. Here we go.
Hmm?
I'm here.
We're sneaking our way through this area.
The better part of valor.
I feel like I've done this area. What am I up to? I'm playing an RPG. Single player RPG. That is what I'm up to. Currently, I'm sneaking
Someone
in
else
some
has been
cave.
here. We should move.
Why? I mean, if someone else has been here and there's nobody here now, then you
I'm here.
just see what this is all
How
about.
can I help?
Thief is gonna go ahead and open this up. Mace. Camping supplies. Okay. Hammer and chisel. Okay, so I can use camping supplies to camp.
Hmm?
Whoa! Didn't see that coming. Damn. So I can't. Okay, potion of minor regeneration. I can't
Hmm?
carry
I'm
anymore.
here.
This is my character. I think I'm a magic user, which is
Hmm?
typical. Yeah, it's typical. Oh, there's something else over here.
How can I
Whoops.
help?
Oh, actually, it looks like it's empty. Or he picked it up. Okay, a shield. Well, we already have shields. Can I use a shield, or am I stuck with... Oh, I have to hold the book to cast my spells, I guess? Hold on. No, I just have a two-handed weapon. No, never mind. I can't use a shield. Okay. So I've given her an axe, but if I give her a shield, she gets 8 deflection. That's the to-hit chance. She doesn't seem to get any actual -4 accuracy. 32 versus 38. So she'd be down to 28. What about him? He's got a lot of accuracy. Oh, excuse me. You know what? This doesn't... There we go. This way he's going to get hit less often. He looks like such a bum.
Hmm?
So that's it. And I didn't see anything else in here. Certainly nothing else to interact with. Okay, so... They call it scouting, but it's sneaking. This looks kind of cool. I don't know what it is. So, I've done this area before. I know it. Vaguely. That was 2 years ago. That's why the title of the stream is the Quicksave from 2 years ago. So I'm going to play and finish this game. I've been trying to find a game to play. And Aethertech just recently played through Baldur's Gate. And I remember how much fun that was. But I didn't feel like redoing Baldur's Gate. Not just yet. And I did need to start streaming something. Because I don't know when I'm going to get that fucking PC built. This game doesn't destroy my, my computer while I stream it. It's nice and stable. And, oh, when the character's starting to detect them. Okay. Alright. So, let's just back off then. Okay, it says we can talk with him. Alright, let's try talking with him. See what happens.
Of course.
Was this the game that was co-op? No, that's Divinity Original
I'm
Sin.
here.
Trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. So it's a kobold. They call it Azorip, but we know what it is. Raise your arms and stand still. It's okay, I won't hurt you. Benevolent. I'll tear you to pieces, lizard. Aggressive. Well, I'm a good guy. I don't believe he's inherently bad. The Zorip. You now have 1 rank in disposition. So, it said, I'm not going to hurt you. He obviously doesn't understand because he recoiled. Wait, he's approaching me. A soft clicking sound emanating from the back of his throat. He sniffed me. And then he's resuming his... Okay. Raise your arms and stand still. Yeah, I'm just going to back away from him. Doesn't seem mean. See if there's anything. Is he guarding this? No. Alright, well, kill him. Yeah, no, I know how melee works. Yeah, fuck off! I know how combat works. Well, dead now. Stupid lizard. Would have let you go, man, but you just... You know.
Of course.
What was in here that was so precious? A fucking bow? You died for a bow? You stupid lizard. But now we have a bow. She's the fighter, so you know what? He's like squishy. Squishy squish? Squishy squish? Give him a bow instead. Can I just... Oh, of course it's not that simple. Now you look like a true idiot. There you go.
Yes?
Let's go back to scouting. Alright. It's dead man here. Ingwithian Relief Gem. Alright, we'll take it. It is a quest item. Tattered Journal. Oh, so these guys were treasure hunting. That's why they were so pissed off outside. Damn, crossbow strong. I'll just take it all for now.
Yes?
Wait. Do you hear that?
Hear what? A Skulder Whelp. I ain't scared of no Skulder Whelp.
Yeah.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Oh! My God, she exploded him. Jesus, Murphy, woman. Yeah, take his ear. Awesome.
I'm here.
So the game that was co-op, a co-op RPG, was actually called Divinity Original Sin 2.
Take a look at the wall. Think we could get through?
Track runs along this wall from the floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through. Push on the wall. Use the hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. Sweat beads to your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Alright. Well, let's push on the wall now. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid. Alright. I'll send Heoden to pushes it. But it does not give. One of your characters become fatigued. He goes through multiple stages. Alright. So I used up the hammer and chisel to break the wall.
Hmm?
And he's fatigued, so he is now minus... Oh, that's actually pretty bad. It's not minus 10%, it's minus 10 accuracy. That's pretty bad. How do we rest? Okay, I can rest.
Hmm?
Resting here seems fine. Just quick save before I do it. Choose a camping bonus. Consuming a camping supply. Heal multiplier, damage reduction. I can't choose bonuses for them. Alright, rest.
I'm here. The better part of valor.
I still have diarrhea. That's
I could
unfortunate.
scout ahead, see what's around the corner. How can I help?
I don't see anything over there. Oh, okay.
What you need?
Let's prepare for combat then.
I'm here. Hmm?
So we'll start
I'm
this
here.
off with one of my spells. And
I'm here.
bow shot. Well, actually, I guess I won't start
Yes?
off with one of my spells. Because he's going to YOLO us. We'll knock him down.
What you need?
Okay. Hit him with that. Hit this dude. Come on. Oh, that's not good. That's okay. Switch your weapons, you idiot. Defend yourself. Dude, she's a monster. Just kills everybody. I suck. I don't do any damage.
Hmm?
And this guy's kind of good with the bow, but shitty in melee.
I'm here.
We're a great team.
Stay quiet.
Well, it doesn't look like they dropped anything, and I don't see anything else in this room. Unless there are secrets. And I know there are, I just don't remember where they are, and I'm not going to look anything up. Because what the hell is the point of that? Like, you know.
Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
No. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Go get him. Go get him, woman.
How can I help? Indeed. Yes?
Everybody's okay, I guess. Oh, I went too far ahead. There's a thing here to go. How do I turn this off? Maybe in here? I know there's a big-ass fucking spider in here. See, that's how good my memory is, even after 2 years. It's a big-ass spider in here, and there are traps.
I'm here. How can I help?
There it is! Alright. You need to knock that bitch down. Go! And I need to... What spells did I pick? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, I really didn't pick good spell. Alright.
I'm here.
Oh my god, she knocked it down. She's amazing. Alright. This guy's gonna die.
Yes? Onward!
Dude, she is kicking ass. It's too bad she's gonna die. Yeah, we'll take it. Alright, so this bats as large as chickens are strung up in the web. Oh, nice. This is the way out. I don't want to go this way yet. There's more to explore in here. A rapier. And a bloodstone. I don't know what a bloodstone... Oh, it's apparently an ingredient? Okay. Alright, so helm's just decoration. Jasper and a gate. Alright, so we're gonna go all the way around. This is a death trap, this thing. But... if I remember correctly, there's something here. I just don't remember the puzzle, so we're gonna figure that out. Ow! Just had a spasm. Fuck these migraine. Fuck it to hell. Okay. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna see if we can figure out this thing. I wish we hadn't killed this cool dude down there. Like,
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
there may be a clue about their meeting nearby. Well, no shit. I have a bad feeling about this room.
Easy now.
Those symbols. Just like the tiles.
Yes?
You had the means fire godlike requirement. Okay. So I can't light these symbols. Within's, they walk among the pillars, some of the ones, each one toppled with a flame. Alright, maybe I just use a torch? Why do I have such a bad feeling in this place? Oh. Oh yeah, these things. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm here.
Okay. You're expendable.
How can I help? Yeah! Yeah!
What's these spiders? No, these aren't spiders. These are black oozes. Back in my D&D days, these were the worst fucking things for you to fight. I'm just gonna attack this one. Yeah, see, he got hit for 32 hit points of damage, so he's basically dead. I don't even know how to make him use this. Shit. Oh my god, run. Run for your life,
How can
fool.
I help?
Run! Run for your life!
How can I help?
So he's nearly dead. He'll regenerate his health all the way up because endurance is combat health, and health is your total health before you die. So you have endurance health, and then you get knocked out in a
Yes?
fight, and it'll subtract permanently from your health until you get killed. So he wasn't gonna die there, but he was gonna get knocked out, and that's not it's not good. I distinctly remember there being another one in here, but I guess I'm wrong.
What's that muck on the wall?
Viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Use your water skin to clear off the ooze. Ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it. Okay, so this is where I put the gem. Place the gem in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble. Stray rocks dance across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Oh, good. I don't know if you can knock down an ooze, but we're about to find out.
Onward!
God, that they hurt so much. I remember when I did this the first time with my original party, they murdered me.
I'm here.
That's why I was apprehensive. There's something here. A minor cloak of protection. Well, I know who's getting that. An amethyst and adra, whatever that is.
Yes?
See, I knew there was something in here. Only issue is I don't know how to light these. Oh, what's this? Jasper.
I'm here.
Alright, I have a torch though, like, isn't that enough to like light something? Use your torch. Okay. Can't believe that I had to equip
What
it.
you need?
It's a little silly. Thanks for the cheer, by the way, Sil. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I wish we could be playing Vermintide and me streaming that,
Yes?
but as you know. There we go, and now we know the exact path through. Cool. I don't know why I needed to do this, because I was already on the other side. Feel like there was something here, but it just looks like it leads to this room, so I guess it's pretty pointless. Oh well, it was fun going down memory lane anyway. If I step on one of these golden ones, I get blasted by these fire things, and they kill you. They're not fun. So I guess that's it. They're gonna die when we get out of here. It kind of sucks. I really distinctly remember there being something else down here, but I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. So let's make sure I'm carrying everything important because they're gonna die and I'm gonna have to leave some stuff behind. It's definitely lockpicks. Definitely equip this cape on myself. It's a pretty shitty cape, but it'll do, pig. It'll do. Speaking of piglets, I have a giant miniature space piglet. Step on the golden thing. Hey, Leaps. No, I'm gonna choose not to do that. I guess I'll just take the important loot once they die, unfortunately, outside. Boulder Road Man. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming, like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone, or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Okay.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense, multifaceted, and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours, and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or, or. At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, at a pace that is hurried, while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. Well, you awaken to find your malaise has broken. That's the diarrhea I had, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tic. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Heoden and Kaliska lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Okay, I'm gonna just disable the tutorial messages at this point because I've kind of had enough. And like I said, I remember this part. Everybody's dead, so we're gonna have to loot them of the important things. And oh, can I just put it all in my stash? Oh hell yeah! Hey, look at that! I just got like a bag of holding on me. Sweet. Your naked bodies will. Uh, I gotta go. See you guys later. You're pretty cool, woman. You're strong and independent. You okay? Uh, yeah, I don't remember this. I'm just gonna walk away from it. Oh, there's some plants up here. I will gather them. St. Gyron's horn. All right. Oh, cool. Vessel flesh. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, why not? I mean, oh, this seems like a really happy place. This massive structure is formed of stone, adra, and copper. I don't know what adra is. Let's say it's marble. And covered in strange glyphs, the air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. You don't say. You don't say. All right, well, doesn't look like there's anything else here, so what's this? Oh, okay. So there's the Veilwood, and then the Gilded Veil, and then something called Modmer, whatever. It's a bridge. It's a bridge with a bad name. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. I don't think I missed anything. Let's get out of here. To the Veilwood! It will take you 6 hours to complete your journey from Silentless to the Veilwood. Yeah, okay.
Sleep would do me good.
I guess I'm fatigued. I did level up. Oh, I'm very fatigued. This doesn't seem like the best place to rest, but we're gonna do it after I level up. Okay, I have 6 points to use. I have stealth, athletics, lore, mechanics, and survival. Oh, that's where you get the bonuses when you rest. Okay. Well, I don't even remember what my thing was. Obviously, I'm a mage, so I'm going to take lore probably. Whoa, okay. Maybe just 1 point for now. I think I'll take some stealth and athletics and mechanics, and then 1 more point into lore. Just a little, all over the place a little bit. But lore is pretty goddamn expensive to advance in, and I don't think I need all that much on my first level up. Can learn an additional spell, so this can take me a little while as I want to read through them. Blindness for 3 seconds. That doesn't seem that useful. This heals me every time I hit, but I'm a mage, so I'm not going to be hitting all that much. This increases my accuracy by 13 seconds. That actually might be a good buff. This is Burning Hands from D&D. And Burning Hands from D&D sucked, so I imagine this sucks. This lets me run. Oh, this is actually pretty good. But it'll affect my allies. Shit. Yeah, I think I'll get Mirror Image. It's only level 1 mirror image, but I can probably use that better than anything else. So this is probably a feat, a talent. I've got Arcane Veil. Conjures a protective shield of magic, dramatically boosting the wizard's effect. So shield, okay. Grimoire Slam allows me to smash an enemy with my Grimoire. These are once per encounter, so a lot more like 5th edition, or 4th or 5th edition. I think I already have Blast. What's all this? Veterans Recovery. Ranger's Wounding Shot. I'm not using. This rhyme mimics the chanter's ability to summon skeletons. Summon 2 human skeletons for 20 seconds. 1 time per encounter. Requires being in combat for 15 seconds. It's like cross-class. How is this class? My class is wizard. How am I getting everything? Uh-oh. Well, this is an AoE heal. Similar to a priest. So I guess I'm getting these because I'm because the game got updated or something. I don't really know. But for now, we're gonna go with the single target attack. I think maybe the shield. I'm alone right now. I think the shield might be better. Then there are other talents in here. I wish it showed me what they did without me. This gives me accuracy with the wand. That's interesting, but it doesn't really. One hand style does what? Some hits are converted. Two-handed style increases attack speed, and two-handed style just outright gives me more damage. Defensive, hold the line. Well, a lot of this is straight out of D&D, so I recognize it, but quick switch. -4 Grimoire cooldown. Oh, that could be useful. Not now, though. Wound binding. Wound binding allows the healing of a modest amount of health on the user 1 time per rest. Huh. Field triage. Alright, I think, like I said, we're gonna go. I'm actually gonna go with the shield. It's two times per rest, though. This is once per encounter, I think. Yeah, maybe I'll just go with this. Alright, done. We'll get the shield next time. Uh,
Indeed.
so I'm alone here.
Easy now.
It's not particularly desirable. I just quick saved. I'm a mage. I'm gonna be sneaking around. I did take 1 point into sneak. Hopefully that helps me. I should rest. I just don't feel safe here, but well, apparently everything went well. Whiz biz, bro. Maybe I should stay on the main road. Oh, I see somebody. Well, so far so good. I haven't met anyone, hostile or otherwise. I think that's the way I like it. I need to get on the other side to get to the bridge. Apparently I crossed here. Okay, good stuff. Overturned and abandoned. Oh well, their loss is my gain, I guess. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this leads to the town. Oh, there's somebody here. Oh, he sees me. Speak with him.
Good day to you.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. I can honestly say that our caravan was attacked. What's your hurry? I'm only passing through. I mean to reach the Gilded Flail. Keep your nose in your own business before it gets lopped off. What's your hurry? I wouldn't give any information out to anyone. I don't know if he's involved. Man looks down at the tent, then his hands. I mean to follow my own advice. Came out here to hunt, being a friend of mine. Thought we'd bring a stag home. Eat something other than bread for once. Came up on a bear instead. Great, monstrous thing. And Pearly, he didn't make it. He shakes his head. Don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, this forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Where did you find this bear? In a cave a ways up that way. Northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear that it took another life. Name's Nanton. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. I haven't had a spot of luck since. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. What happened to your friend? I didn't see it coming. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles, and we went to tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beast will take what they will, I suppose. And this time, they took Pearly. All right, you take care, buddy. Yeah, see you later. Bye. Because we want to go to the town ASAP. It's where we want to be. We as wizard, we're noble wizard. We don't. The forest is not where we want to be. You know, not without a burly fighter in front of us to take all the blows while we basically do nothing in the rear. I remember this town. They're like hanging somebody right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, yep. The wonderful tree of dead people. Oh, hello there.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
To welcome everyone this way. Are you mad? No wonder this place looks half empty. I feel at home already. I might reconsider your lord's offer.
Nonsense. Gilded Vale is a perfectly suitable village for those who respect the Lord's decrees. Besides, you won't find a better offer anywhere else in the Deerwood these days, and you look as if you could use a fresh start.
Looks around at the town, his face a mask of sober contentment. Okay.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
What are you talking
An
about?
infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He's pointing at the tree.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
I don't know if I want to tell this guy too much. So, I'm curious about Hollowborn and Waydwin's legacy. I don't know what my mage is going to use as spells yet. He blinks. I forgot that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows. But they began spreading after the Saints' War, or so the name Waydwin's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. I see. Lord Radric decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. He sounds like a bitch. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understand our rules. So, I have no choice. I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with a Biawak, or I tell him I see several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. Which, I'll just go with the first option.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad
That's her.
cure is often worse than none at all.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's cool, man.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My
Okay.
advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Goodbye.
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Hey, Frog, is this Baldur's Dale? No, it's not Baldur's, Gate, or Baldur's Dale. It's a game called Pillars of Eternity, inspired by Baldur's Gate. It has its own rule set and its own story, and it's separated from the Forgotten Realms, so it's its own world. And I've been meaning to play this for a while. I just kept getting bored and sidetracked. But with me not being able to find anyone to assemble my PC or get all the parts I now want, it's one of the few games I can stream without my computer immolating itself. So I decided to stop not streaming and sitting here and doing nothing and just play it. I think I owe you guys that much if I'm, if I'm honest with myself. Besides, I'm actually kind of having fun. Gotcha. So you need help assembling the new beast? My hands shake, Frog, with the migraine. I do it myself, but if I damage a part, you know what I mean? I'm so frightened by the idea. Um, yeah. So I've been trying to find somebody, but with the pandemic, it's been difficult. And I thought I had found a solution, but the company isn't doing part transfers, and they sold the 10900. I wanted that CPU for streaming and gaming. They sold it to someone else. They wouldn't let me reserve it. They let someone else reserve it and buy it, and I got really pissed off about that because obviously it's on back order everywhere. Anyway, I actually have been meaning to reach out to you, Frog. I wanted to speak with you. Um, personally about something private, and I was wondering. I was gonna message you on Discord. I will message you on Discord with more detail. But back to the game, and yeah, that's why I,
3 bells toll
you know,
only for the
this.
death of a Radric.
I will admit that this is a problem of my own making. With the computer, I smoked inside the house, and I did so for a year with this computer. I did not take the proper precautions, and compressed air is not enough to clean a computer that accumulates cigarette tar. Now the CPU is so clogged with it that it would require professional cleaning, and it's been damaged. So at this point, and with my current situation, Frog and uh, Zill Darkleaves, I am looking to replace it with a system. I no longer smoke. I'll replace it with a system that will survive for the next 5 to 6 years and stream regularly because I've made a decision finally that this is it. I'm 35 now. This is it. This is what I'm going to do. There's not much more I can do with my migraine getting worse. Every year is worse than the last. I don't mind telling you guys this because you know me. Um, but I don't know what else to do. And at least this I can have fun and share my inanities with you guys. I have other plans as well. I'm going to start a philosophy thing on YouTube. Maybe it'll grow, maybe it won't, but at least I'll be leaving something behind of myself in permanence. So, 3 bells only tolls for the death of a Raedric. I fear Lord Raedric's hair is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal. Don't threaten me, little man. What happened? Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? So I don't know what's going on. I know at the beginning of the game, which again I started, this has been 2 years. You're just looking to settle. I've been through some shit, so I'm just gonna ask him, what's going on. You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. Okay, well, what happened? I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that is not your concern. Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest, the inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Alright, well, good. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. So I've gained experience. Completed a quest. I finally reached the Gilded Vale. It's not quite what I was expecting. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up here. Keep out of trouble. Move along. Alright, stormtroopers. Adair. So this guy's named. Let's see what he says.
Looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Strange way to talk about your dead, yeah. Half the town's up there now, seems like. No right way to talk about it. Looking for someone who can help me feel better. My condolences. Jesus. That's dark. Welcome to our lovely village. That's it. That's all he has to say? Alright. Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers, and notes half erased by the rains. Interesting. This is just villagers. It looks like there's some shrooms over there. We'll pick those up. I could have sworn I could speak to somebody in this tree. Maybe I did something differently this time. Oh well. Should be a map of this place, right? Okay. Offers home. Blackhound Inn. Aloth? Adair? Temple of Aothas. Black Hammer Smithery. Ingriod's house, windmill, and okay. Let's go to the inn. Thought Lord Richard's hair would mark the end of all this. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
What's going on? Say nothing, stoic. Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction. I've never liked coming in and... Do you guys like it when somebody comes in, when you're having a discussion with somebody, it gets heated? Does somebody coming in and say, calm down, ever help the fucking situation? It's like, who the hell are you? Shut up. But that's the closest thing to what I would say. So I'd just be like, hey, do we need to be crazy today? Angry townsman. We're humble folk, but we're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take kindly to the... Okay. You find them refreshingly calm and want to offer them a nicely chilled lemonade. Nice! Well, we don't take kindly to his kind round here.
Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Okay, so he's got MPS. He's got multiple personality syndrome. Damn.
That's where you're wrong.
I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. Back down, all of you. This is absurd. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? We don't want your charity either, foreigner. Sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Hey, Talisko, long time no see. How are you, man? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, because I'm... alright, you know what? Stupid fucking villagers. I'm gonna get hurt here. Oh! Dude, I one-shot the 3 of them. As the last of the attackers fall, the elf turns to you. Tension almost gone from his smooth face. I'm on your platform now. Rip Mixer Omega Keck. Oh, you mean you're back on Twitch? Oh, okay. Oh yes, because you're right. I remember that Mixer got shut down. I'm sorry to hear that, Talisko. I know that. I think it was going well on Mixer for you. It's unfortunate.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation. Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts, though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I. Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco.
I was thinking about what to say.
Corvusor, at your service.
Talisko, I don't know what to say. I hope everything goes well for you. I hope that, you're able to, in the long run, it'll be good. Well, good for you. I just hope things continue to go well, man. I don't think I'm looking for the same audience, and I don't think that audience was present on Mixer. It's a very unique audience I'm looking for. Looking for Maybe the wrong thing in streaming, which is just to meet people. I don't think I'm going to make a lot of money doing that, but it's hard for me to pretend to be something other than what I am. Very hard. I don't do lying well, as most people could attest to. I'm just me, and I love being me. So that's why changing platforms didn't seem like it would change anything for me. I'm still going to be me no matter where I go, and I'm still not going to be able to engage with people who are used to. I like to call it like the McDonald's of gaming. Like Doctor Disrespect is a good example. I'll never be like that. So I have met Aloth Corficer. I'm gonna ask him about himself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here? In Gwithan Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
I'll tell him. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Just multiple personality syndrome, which sucks. I feel like being successful in streaming really requires diversifying. Depends on how you define success. And I'm gonna have to change my own definition because it's something I just talked about. I'm gonna have to change my own definition soon and somehow find a way to operate that while also remaining who I am. Not becoming frustrated with myself, not being forced to play a role or anything like that. It is interesting, but at the same time, every day has to be in a box. I think actually, every day should be in a box, and you deal with that day's tasks, and you interweave that with a long-term goal, and you'll get there. So I don't think that you have to diversify, Telesco. I think you just keep doing what you're doing that works. Make long-term goals for yourself and short-term daily goals in a box, and you'll be successful at no matter what you do. That's how success is generated. One step at a time, every day, until you realize that you're halfway there and you've come such a long way. I know this sounds like a platitude I'm saying. That really is it. And a lot of people don't understand that. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying a lot of people do not understand. They expect that success is some sort of mixture of luck, timing, and all that. It is. It is the timing of taking a step every day and the luck that is making your own luck by having consistency and a positive attitude. That's all it is. I'm going to tell him about the
And
storm.
you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
I'd like to think I just talked about this, and that's pretty awesome. I've got a knack for making my own timing and my own favor, brother. How did you manage to cross these three dead
I'm
drunks?
afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
Well, you did tell that one man to go fuck his sister. Yeah, you did. That. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all the time. Happens too easily after a few points, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. We should speak more clear. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. What are you hiding, buddy? You just keep seeing and hearing diversify, diversify, diversify? Well, there's nothing wrong with giving it a shot, I guess. So let's go if you're comfortable with it. Or rather, not so uncomfortable that it ruins who you are while you're streaming. There's no harm in that. I don't know. I haven't researched it enough. Maybe that is the path to getting viewers, I guess. And I guess I'm not ready to make that jump. The the path to just getting viewers. I feel like people are more important than. But look, that's where, like I said, that's where I differ. My definition of success is different from most people's. What are you doing in the Gilded
An
Vale?
excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I
But
take
aside
it as
from
a familiar tale.
this talk about business, let me ask what I really want to ask, and how are you doing? Are you and your family safe? Your friends safe? Been keeping safe from the plague that has overtaken the entire world? That's really what's most important to me, and I ask that of everybody. That's more interesting to me to know that people are doing well, continue to do well, than I guess even playing a video game or streaming. It's the interaction that matters. That's where I get. That's the selfish part of doing this for me. We have less than 10 cases in Manitoba. Yep. Well, unfortunately, here in Quebec, that's not the case, but I'm being safe, so. But good. Hopefully, you still have good internet, man. Um, I guess I'm a settler, but I am looking for an expert on souls. I should
Indeed,
ask him that.
the local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Yeah, I expect that such expertise would be sought elsewhere. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places. As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
I'm already a mage. I don't know how many people I could have in my party, but his story does interest me. I want to know if he's possessed or something. Be kind of cool. Your family's in Montreal. Oh, I am luckily not in Montreal, um, so it's less stressful. But yeah, and I'd like to believe we're doing better than and people are being safer, but based on what I've seen, people are still. I guess people don't do so well cooped up. They just take stupid risks. I guess people take stupid risks all the time. So, just staying safe, not really stressing, just staying safe. That's all I can do.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Alright, so I just killed 3 peasants, and I guess now I will loot them.
Yes?
Yes?
And I've got my first party member. He's exactly the same as me, it looks like. Virtually no different. He literally is the same as me. Okay. I really don't know if I'm going to keep him.
Yes?
Wanted to experience all the other classes. We'll see what happens. Maybe he's an interesting enough character to keep around. The floorboards are sticky with spills that no one has bothered to clean. Nice.
Yes?
Yes?
Where is the... There should be a way to control characters' AI. I'm not sure where to go for that. Stronghold. You do not own a stronghold yet. Yeah, no shit. I didn't know I could. Maybe it's in here? Oh, auto pause. Great. I can get rid of that. I guess not. I guess I'll have to manually use his abilities. Alright.
Yes?
Good day to you.
Greetings and welcome to the Blackhound Inn. Sit where you like. She's asked me if I want a drink or a room. Do you know of anyone looking for work? Can you see what I have for sale? I'd like to know more about the Blackhound. Building's been here for a few years, but the Blackhound's fairly new. We get a lot of new faces in here too. Fewer than we used to, I'll admit. Used to work the tables actually until the old owner up and left. Nobody is sure what happened to him. Even left his poor hound behind. That's the name, see? The Black Hound. Still sitting upstairs pining after him, poor old girl. Damn. Fucking people that leave their pets behind. Place ended up in my hands somehow. My very own inn. A lot of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. What do you have for sale? Aloth opens his mouth, but seems to reconsider. Nothing for me, thanks. Okay, so camping supplies. Wow, they cost a lot of money. Rooms. Laborer's rest lasts for 2 rests. Deerwood's Pride or the common room. Hey, the common room actually doesn't cost me money. Sweet. Recruit adventurers. Level 1. Oh. Well, I don't remember this. Retrain character. Party management. Okay, I can have 6 people in my party. I see. This is cool. I'm guessing this means I make one. It costs me a lot of money though. Jesus. She doesn't seem to want to buy anything from me.
Welcome.
Unless there was something I missed. Okay, trade. Alright. Does milk do? It actually has a buff. And beer? +1 damage reduction for 300 seconds. Okay, cool. What about grain? +5 max endurance. Okay, cool. Do I need to eat? I don't know. Let's get rid of these. I'll keep the bow for sure. I could have sworn I had more shields. Where did they go? Am I carrying them myself? I am. Get rid of those. Those, that. Oh, I've got several hunting bows. Okay, I'll keep one. Those. I don't even know if this is the best person I should be um, selling to. We'll just trade for now. Okay. She had nothing for sale. I literally just sold, aside from the grain, I just sold her everything. Wow. And I got ripped off. I got ripped off hard. Jeebus, she ripped me off. Alright.
Of course.
Why is he the one talk? Oh, there's party AI. Right click for
How
detail.
may I
Oh,
help?
okay. Class behavior, defend self. Wizard's double spirit shield, but otherwise remains in range and uses standard attacks. Um, okay, well, do that and defend yourself.
Yes?
As for my character, I don't want to I don't want to have any behaviors. I want to control myself. All right, so Orland's server. Hello.
I shall.
Hey, milk and grain. We'll take
Hmm?
that.
Of course.
Near you then. Another fool coming to answer Raedric's invitation. A great lord had my sister run out of town after the boy. Okay, the boy was born. All right, Derek, I have to take off. Have a great day. You too, Telesco. It's always good to see you, man. Well, figuratively speaking. Uh, take care of yourself. Be well. The my sympathies in regard to the shitstorm that the end of Mixer caused. So good luck to you. She was the only family I had left. Not sure where she is now. Blazes, I need another drink. Okay.
I'm here.
Storm? No. Sturm Brightblade. Selena Vertivo, I don't get. But Sturm Brightblade? Come
Yes?
on. Dragonlance fans. Nice. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. I wonder. Reach out for the soul. You see a group of young men standing around a makeshift practice target. This man stands in the middle of them, explaining the construction and use of a bow. He holds it up, pointing out each part as he speaks about it, and what it does. He then walks away from the target, telling them to remain where they are, and takes his place about 200 feet away. He carefully lines up his shot, explaining what he is doing as he does, and lets the arrow fly. It hits the target dead center, much to the surprise and delight of the boys near it. He smiles, walking towards the boys, talking about the proper stance and how to most effectively hold a bow. A noise comes from the tree line near their practice venue, and he stops, scanning the woods, blue eyes squinting against the sun. A shadow moves, making its way through the forest behind them. He draws an arrow and lines up the shot, carefully tracking the motion of the hidden creature. Loosing the arrow, he wastes no time and quickly grabs another. The boys spin, watching the arrow fly into the forest, immediately lost among the trees. There is a sudden, explosive movement in the undergrowth as a deer erupts from the tree line, running across the edge of the clearing. The boys laugh, turning to joke with the man about his lousy shot. They stop talking, seeing him holding the bow and leading the deer with a nocked arrow. They drop to the ground as he looses this last arrow, which flies true, and strikes the deer right behind its shoulder, piercing heart and lungs, and dropping it dead almost immediately. The boys stare at the deer for a few seconds and then slowly turn to look at the man, newfound respect in their eyes. He smiles again and breathes a quiet sigh of relief. Okay? I'm not really sure what that's about. I'm going to summarize these. So she's shoving herbs, potions, and whatnot into a satchel. She probably has to run from something. Somebody offers her condolences, and then she leaves a tiny speck of an island, and she's suicidal. So I assume she lost somebody important to her. Maybe she was responsible for it, and she leaves to find a new
I'm here.
life. Of course, I can't interact with these characters beyond that, which is strange to me. Oh, hey, there's a book here. Okay.
Of course. Yes?
Something religious. Do you want to pick the lock? No, I don't want to get in trouble here.
Aye?
Wonder what the deal is with these guys. More soul stuff. So he's a violent man. It was a description of a bar brawl with him killing people. His soul was apparently used in some sort of dark ritual by a wizard. Okay. And she was riding her horse home and smelt fire, and then
How may I help?
she came home to her family
Hmm?
home burning. It's fucked up. This is a really dirty inn. And here's the dog. Hello. You could use a good dog. Here, girl. Trots over to you and barks happily. You've gained an item, Black Hound, added to
I'm here.
What? Did I just shove this dog into my pack? This small dog has a glossy black coat and an affable disposition. She trots along at your heels, gazing up devotedly whenever you come to a stop. Alright, well, I'll take care of the dog. Although, I'm, like, really confused as to why the dog just
Of course.
instantly decided that I would be its master.
Yes?
Okay. Yeah, pocket dog.
Of
Exactly.
course.
I know, right? So, like, that was just thinking that, like, oh, okay, I'll just stuff this dog right in my bag. Never you mind. There's nothing to see here. Jesus. Is this my custom formation that we're using right now? Right click to modify. Alright, you stay there. That's that. I am the leader of this mess. There's no one in here, is there? No.
Hmm?
Okay. Well, what's my skill in mechanics 2? Alright.
Let's keep quiet.
I'll handle this. It's done.
Ooh, okay. Oh, look, I got more lockpicks.
I'm here.
Doesn't look like there's anything important up here. Now I kind of want to do this one. But if I do it,
Yes?
and I get into a fight and I kill him, let's do
done.
it. Okay, I'm happy I did it now. Yeah. Hey, get out of there. Okay, all right. I'm out. I'm sorry. Just... Did he take his stuff back? I think he did. I think he took it back. He. But I want the stuff that's in there. It's good shit. Well, I don't understand. Where did it go? Is it in my stash? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry
Yes?
about that, dude. Yeah. We're the chest inspectors. Sorry about that. Minor ring of deflection. Well, that's good. 'Cause my deflection sucks. What's this do? Gallon's pledge. 2 per rest, fast, user 15 endurance. I don't think I've even used that once. I don't even know where that is. I don't see it here. Oh, oh. Oh. What about you? Do you have a ring? You also have no defense. You got more than I do, actually. And that's why you'll be in the front. You're now the fighter of the group.
Indeed.
Oh, it even says when it's stealing. It didn't say it was stealing when I was upstairs. Alright, I don't want to steal. Right. I could hire a new adventurer here, and I do really want to, because I don't know enough. I don't know enough about who I'm gonna get, and I need a fighter. Like I need somebody who's gonna be out there in front of us. So uh
How do you do?
you know what? Maybe you only serve porridge. 10 per our cook. Try and find him for you. Yeah, so find 10th. Alright, so let's go and see if we can find a fighter in here, in the town, and then let's go. If we don't find anyone, then we'll hire a fighter, and we'll go back north and find the halfling. Can probably sell our stuff here. I believe this is a smithy. Okay. Apprentice, Harlan Orenson, Dwagan Steelcollar. I'm guessing all the named people are people that are that I can see their souls, and I'm not really sure what the purpose is to that. Master Tautanu, if you want something. Yeah, it's all soul stuff. And it's always how they died. Or them doing something. So both of them were in a fight. One guy was... This guy used to be a mage, and this guy was somebody called a chanter, which I guess is a bard. And that's it. Look at it. Their stories were just about a battle. It's kind of weird. Samoa man is of an impressive build. Okay. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What happened? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now. We're hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. Or my workers ran off with the wagons themselves, maybe to make some coin. As if that lot would dare. Okay. He's right about the bandits. The dire situations in villages like this and the exodus to cities have created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. If you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon, or my shipment at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. Okay, I'll see them back safe and sound. I'll find you supplies. I can't guarantee that.
Well
I'm
met,
gonna
friend.
find his people. Jenna's whoa, 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 whoa! I can't afford that. First, let's see what it does. Unique pike, two-handed. 20% of grazes. Grazes any attack roll that is between 16 and 50. Reduces damage and duration by 50%. That could get converted to hits. Okay. Constitution. It's like a good strong pike. Hold wall. An arbalest. Not just a two-handed crossbow, an arbalest. Crits can inflict prone, so that they can't take action. Their dex is reduced by 2. Oh, that's pretty good. But it does less crit damage. And it's very slow. Obviously, it's going to be slow. Still, I can't afford this. Azurath's Stiletto. Now, this is something I can probably use. Pierce damage, accuracy, DR bypass. Okay. Jolting touch on critical hit. Oh, that's not bad. Still can't afford it. I have a scepter. I need like a better scepter is what I was thinking. At least take a look at what's out here. The outworn buckler? Only usable by paladin. Oh god, no. Blunting belt. Cape of withdrawal. Disengagement defense bonus. Pierce DR, slash DR. Bronze horn figurine. Summon an animat. Okay. I might buy that. Rope and grappling hook. Pry bar. I think I should probably buy these. Camping supplies. We'll buy them all. And we'll go to our stash and just start selling stuff. Hey, I guess I could probably equip them with hats. I don't know what hats do. So here we go. Get rid of daggers, hatchets. We'll keep the mace. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Maybe we'll keep this and we'll get rid of this. Keep one bow. Get rid of the clubs. The dagger again. One rapier. Um, Poleaxe, two-handed. Battle axe, one-handed. Does a lot of damage. We'll keep those two. I don't think we're going to use two-handed right now. We'll keep the crossbow because it hits hard. And again, I don't know who I'm going to find. Armor-wise, we'll keep one leather armor. And we'll keep the scale. Consumable, well, they don't want to buy. We have anyway. Torch, keep one. Wow, these books are worth a lot of money. We'll sell them. And I guess we don't sell any of these because they're all used for crafting. I don't know in what way. So we're going to be giving him 373 copper. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, apparently I could not afford to buy these. Oh, because you're only allowed 4. Okay, and it didn't take all. Okay, good. All right, good. So we're done. Good. Goodbye. Good. Good. Hello. Leave. Yes, we're gonna leave.
I'm
All right,
here.
cool. I'm gonna go back to the tree and see if I can talk to the tree now. Man, what I wouldn't do for Boots of Haste right now. Such an angry dude, that guy. Oh, hey, there's somebody in there. Papa says the temple is cursed. Okay. Theol Phalian. Oh, he's got, of course. So he was some sort of paladin. It looks like nothing's changed. Looks like he is still a paladin. I think I'm just entering some random person's home now. I'm gonna leave. Hey, Tommaso. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. Hey, where the hell am I? What the hell am I supposed to be doing? A rest at the inn. Alright, so I guess I'll go to the inn and rest. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, well. You really made me wait for that resub on stream. Hope you are okay. I did, Tommaso, and I'm okay. You know, this could be worse, that could be better. I have a system that's dying. You know, I need a new computer to do what I want to do, to play the games I want to play without... Anyway, long story short, things are okay, and I'm playing this game and streaming because I know it's been a while. I know. I miss you guys, and I miss doing this. So you could have put on the VOD from the Dominus stream. I don't know how to do that. I guess I could have. Would that have been as fun? I don't know. The one where Killer gets schooled? God, that was good. You remember that? I fell right out of the chair. That was good, though.
Well met, friend.
I would like a room, please. We keep them nice and tidy. Well, thank God, because the rest of the inn looks like shit. It was an epic stream. It was fun, wasn't it? Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of the Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman, whose face has shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind, until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up, and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air she speaks a word, Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. The party has gained 464 experience points. Da 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 da. Great, now I can't sleep without dreaming of a foul dwarf woman's breath. You're welcome!
I'm here.
I'm here. Apparently I gotta go speak with that dwarf woman. She's dead. Now I remember why I had to speak with her. That was sarcasm, by the way. You're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. By the way, that was not sarcasm. You are well. I hope you revel in the thoughts of her fetid breath upon your brow, as slowly as her teeth fall out of her rotting mouth, and they pitter patter upon your face, Tommaso. Her pungent smell of decay carrying you to a nightmare of disease and moldering. Can a mod ban a streamer asking for a friend? I don't know. Try it, I guess. Well, see what happens. Alright, I guess I gotta speak to a dead person. Let's do this. Caldara di Bronzi! The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh the bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and this is a run-on sentence, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. I will reach out for the woman. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her, with new, unfamiliar, run-on sentences that keep going on and on until they should have long past put a period or a semicolon to separate them, because, for some reason, they like run-on sentences. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. I'm going to just start fixing this. Who the fuck wrote this? Hanging woman. When you open your eyes again, she is staring at you. She's staring at you with eyes. Well, how else would she stare at you? She is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives you a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there?
No, not exactly. I feel like I'm going crazy.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Okay, what's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times.
Dude, I'm probably way older than she is, because my soul is like the first of souls. I mean, I'm a watcher. That implies that I've been around for a while, doing all sorts of voyeuristic shit. So I'm clearly the elder in this conversation, and Darkleaves would be on my side. I guarantee it.
Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how.
They have forgotten how. I don't blame them. Who would want to see spirits flying around?
A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder.
What do you mean when all goes well? Yeah, what does that mean?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
What, like psychotic breaks? She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprouts from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Well, I'm gonna ask her about the Biawak.
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Call them. Those days are all behind me, no?
So you said souls break apart over time. I just want to learn a little bit more about the
Oh, yes. Entropy.
the lore.
Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think. Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
So I'm asking about her. I don't know why. Because I'm curious.
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
I asked her what happened to her. She laughs, a rasping choked cackle escaping between the rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing your blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
Nothing. There's a problem with Lord Rajic. Easily predicted. Yep.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
Well, what's an animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are.
Ooh, okay.
But the best of us? The best? Inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other. Turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid.
Fear is the mind killer.
It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear. Of course, dear. Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldara closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. The number one new BNA was granted Crucible of the Soul! Ha 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 ha! Well, okay. Alot looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seem lost just now. I'm gonna be honest with him. Yeah, I'm a watcher. His arched eyebrows recede into his hood. Well, that is interesting. He gives you a sly grin. And I expect that explains how you survived a Biowak, huh? In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. I asked him, do you know anything about Watchers? Only that they're rare and that they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions, he coughs, as you just demonstrated. Oh, let's go. I appear to have leveled up again. Wow, that didn't take long. When do I get to put points into my main? Anyway. So I'm at 6 lore. 2 mechanics. I guess I'll get one of these for the deflection bonus, and then one of these, and one of these. And this is just when we rest, I'll get a damage reduction modifier. I don't think I'm going to go further than that. Ah, level 2 spells. I get 2 of them. Do I get any level 1s? Oh, I can choose level 1s if I want. Okay, so what do we got? We got Bewildering Spectacle. What does this do? Confuses the enemy for 6.5 seconds. That's okay. Web. That's pretty straightforward. Bulwark against the elements. It's a pretty good spell. Combusting Wounds. Foe AoE 5 burn damage over time for 26 seconds. Times 26. That's a lot of damage. Eats away a target spirit, inflicting corrosive damage and converting their essence into endurance for the caster. Okay. I like that. Curse of the Blackened Sight. AoE blinded for 26 seconds. Blind is good. Fetid Caress. So hold person. And also an AoE boiling pustules of foul-smelling liquid that erupt from their skin, sickening those nearby. Okay. I've got some really nasty spells. Infused with Vital Essence. That's a buff to maximum endurance and health. Temporary. Merciless Gaze. Increasing the chance of a crit. Miasma of Dull-Mindedness. Mirrored Image. Okay, that's definitely one we're gonna take. Product Lance, what does it do? That's a pretty strong spell. Ray of Fire. These are literally, some of these are just copy paste. Like this is Agonazar's Scorching Ray, straight from D&D. Rolling Flame. Rebounding ball of fire, inflicting burn damage upon anybody in its path. It bounces up to 3 times. Okay, that's weird. You know what? I think we're gonna go with the Corrosive Siphon to drain life and do damage, and Mirror Image. And apparently that's it. All right.
Hmm? 17 and a half. 17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry, what?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What? Oh, Tommaso, thank you. Here, buy some croissant baguettes like a good Frenchman. Okay, well, I will. Thank you very much, Tommaso. You didn't have to do that, but appreciate it, Ben, all the same. I can't guarantee I'll be buying croissants, but definitely I'll buy a baguette. They're good. You should try one. There's nothing wrong with a little French cuisine in your diet. What are you talking about, Eater? Thank you very much, Tommaso.
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted.
Oh, you little shit. You're counting her as 18 and a half? That's rude. Is that what you people do for fun around here? Exactly.
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
This guy is a little full of himself, isn't he? You eat baguettes all the time. Wait, that sounded wrong. What's wrong with eating baguettes? I mean, obviously, it's not the same as eating salsicha all the time. If you said you eat salsicha all the time, then I would be a little concerned. But baguettes, that's fine, man. He looks at you a moment, his brow. But salsicha is good. Listen, but yeah, but saying that, hey, I love salsicha, that's all I do. I eat salsicha. That's a little bit more concerning to me than, hey, man, I love baguettes. You know what I mean? So his smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Do you know what a watcher is? I've been out of sorts lately. Impossible. I don't drool half as much. There you go. Ha! So you're already familiar. Still, you'll have to forgive my curiosity. Round here, we prefer to turn a blind eye to our dead. Do you know what a watcher is? I don't know if I should be telling everybody this.
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
You think you're gonna be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there.
I think
My
we
headman
found
on
our
the farm.
fighter.
Used to be my captain during the war.
Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Okay. Radric sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority someone in town was working with Kolsk. Plotting Radric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word. He sighs, shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Radric, then for protecting me. Who's Kolsk? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. Saints War. Only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's the living incarnation of Aethys. Overthrows Reedsurus? I don't know how to pronounce that. Redsurus, maybe? Marches on Deerwood. So we gave him a Deerwooden hello. What is a Deerwooden hello?
We blew him up.
We blew him up. Who is Aethys? God of rebirth and redemption. Formerly, anyhow. Maybe they call him something different from where you're from. What does your town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, there was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, and then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Why the hell am I coming here to settle? Aloth glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? He gives a half smile, drinking mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out, just haven't figured where I'm gonna go yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Widewind's legacy started with Wideman. Well, we could travel together. Where are you headed? Some place called Caed Nua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. course, that was back when you didn't have to say Watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before.
Probably because you were drunk and blowing shit up.
Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason if ever I heard one. Yeah, let's
All
go.
right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Okay, I think
Hey.
he's a fighter. I mean, he looks like one. Let's just double check really quickly. Whoops. He is a 3rd level fighter. Okay, good. I guess there's no proficiencies in this game. Let's see what he's equipped with. He's using a cape. Fancy fucker. Some Saints War Armor. It's unique, pierce-proofed, and second chance. What is that? Revive with 30 endurance when he gets knocked out, and 3 damage reduction on pierce. Okay, cool. He's using a saber, and he has a warbow. Well, that's better than all the stuff I kept. I think it's better than all the stuff I kept. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. It's better than all the stuff I kept. This has an accuracy property of 1, but it's no big deal. I don't know what sharp does. Just says sharp. That's all it says in the properties. There's a lot left for me to learn about combat in the game. In terms of armor, I think I have something. No, that's right. I can just pull out of the stat. All right, here, have a helmet. There you go. Now you look like a proper guardsman person. And you get. Oh, you're wearing a. Okay. I get a fancy new hat to go. Oh my god. That is fucking awesome. I can't zoom in. I need to see.
Yes?
Yeah, I am the leader of this party. For Sigma! For Smegma! Me and my loyal black hound that I shoved in my backpack. We shall seek glory. Purge the land. That hat is awesome. I don't know if I can ever take this hat off. Can I enchant the hat? How do I do enchantments? I think I saw enchanting somewhere around here. No, I can't enchant the hat. Damn it. God damn it, that is an awesome hat. To go with my awesome beard. Alright.
Yes?
The French have arrived. That is not a French hat. It's Italian, if anything. I gotta fix the party order here really quickly. This basically, we want him to be in the front. I need more party members. We want him to be in the front right now. I think I'll keep it like this. I think that's what I'll do. There we go. That's good enough. So we got a couple quests that we can do. We can go, might be South French. We can go, I know there's something at the windmill. That's as far as I've ever gotten. I went to the windmill and there was a quest that you had to do. Oh, yeah, there we go. Swinner says, we know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. I won't settle for scraps while you grow fat in our crops. Muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through that door gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swinner. I'll put you down like a dog. Come away for now, lads, but we'll be back, Trumbull, and we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Okay. Well, some angry peasants. Just want to feed their families. We'll see if we can help them. An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back, if you value your life. Yeah, so I'm not here to hurt anyone. Miller hesitates and then lowers the club a fraction. Who are you? Is Svenja roping foreigners into his little crusade now? My name, my name is the number one noob. Hey, just arrived in Gilded Vale. You picked a bad time to come visiting. Gilded Vale has all its shine scraped off. Just a big dung heap now. And Svenja thinks he's king of it. They've all of them gone mad. His name is spot on, by the way. Yes, I like his name too. What was all that ruckus outside? Trumbull shakes his head. Where to begin? Svenja's whipped them up into a froth, going on about the grain stores. Claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in, and I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town, for ale. And Svenja and his lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on your way into town. The crop's blighted. And most of what I'm getting from the farmers, Trumbull gestures to the sacks and containers, it's gone off, rotted through. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I've barely got enough good grain to go around. Svenja's howling after things he has no right to. So maybe I ought to talk with Svenja then. Seems like a pretty clean story for a messy situation. That's my initial reaction. Like, there has to be more to this story. Trumbull frowns. It's not. He pauses. Look, Svenja's always been a rotten bastard. With stores so limited, maybe I save the good stuff for people who deserve it. Afra, for instance. She's expecting a child. Should I let her starve instead? Do the villagers know about the grain supply? Trumbull looks embarrassed. Some. The innkeeper, for instance. It's better not to worry anyone. I'll be trading for supplies soon enough. If we can just keep things calm until then, we'll be in the clear. The innkeeper? I wouldn't drink the ale, as I'm saying. Okay. It's good to know. Maybe I'll talk with later then. The miller all but sags with relief. I'd be grateful if you did. He won't listen to me anymore. But maybe you'll have better luck. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it, and we'll all have to make some sacrifices. We'll be in your debt for it if you can convince him.
Yes?
Speak to his confederates. My father's a good man. He's always done right by the town. Okay, so what do we have in this crate? Oh, that's stealing. Okay, we won't touch that. Rancid stench rises from this grain. It's mushy and mottled with green. Yum. Extra protein?
I'm here.
We gotta go talk to Swainer. Said he's by the inn. So that is our next destination. God, that hat is fucking amazing. Just looking at it makes me want to play the game more. That hat, it's glorious. The hat of a glorious man. With the beard to match. Truly glorious. Actually, that hat would look good on a woman too, to be honest. It's a fucking awesome hat. I mean, they see that hat and they're like, they be hating instantly. They're like, look at that hat. It's so awesome.
How do you do?
Okay, so I can't talk to her about the grain. I was hoping I could talk to her and just see if I could get a discount because she's selling, well, basically rotten food to everyone. There's Svainer, so let's talk to him.
Yes?
See what he says.
I'm here. Hello.
don't know who you are, and I don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Aleth narrows his eyes. Careful. Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose. Smells like it, too. Trumbull says you've been threatening his family. I saw you outside of the mill. What was that about? Let's get his side of the story. Well, someone fancies themselves a meddler, eh? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town, on account he's got the mill to his name. The dwarf's jowls quiver with rage. It's about him barely giving us anything for the wheat we bring him, and then cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. It's about the farmers going hungry, while some bastard gets rich off their crops. I can't really do Scottish very well. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. Um, Trumbull says you've been threatening his family. Oh, I bet he has. All nobility, that Trumbull. Two big, strong kids. Purest soul in all of the Gilded Vale. The dwarf sneers. Coward sending out messengers to handle his business. Well, you can go and tell him we haven't had a solid meal in days on account of him. And we can't afford a good drink on account of him. But we won't be bullied by some foreigner on account of him. Jesus Christ, how drunk is this guy? What if I buy you all around? Will you talk to me then? Might, haul Svenir up out of his chair. If you want to fight with Trumbull, let's make it a fair one. Attack, you're a drunken menace and I'm putting you down. No, we'll go diplomacy. Svenir considers it briefly. He looks to the others. Fair enough. You bring us something to wet our throats and might be I'll feel up to trading words.
I shall.
All right, I'll go do that.
Well met, friend.
I'd like to buy a round for the fine fellows over there. Fine fellows, you're having me on. Any more fighting and I'll have to ban Svenir from the inn entirely. Till then, it's 6 copper pieces for the lot. Can't we skip the payment? It's for a good cause. Please, if I can get them to stop talking, I might be able to convince them to stop the miller. I mean, it's 6 copper. I don't really care, but I just want to see if she'll do it. Alright, I got a positive boost because of it, and I've gained 3 beer.
Well met, friend.
Oh, dude, he is not Irish or Scottish at all. I brought you the drinks. Hey, so you have. By the flame, I never thought I'd be so happy for a mug of the Black Hound's shit beer. Gods, that's good. All right, then, you've got my attention. What is it you've got to say that's worth a round of drinks? Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against a wall. Maybe you could ask some of the other villagers to help. Maybe you could tell me more about what's going on. It's like I said, the miller's in charge of the grain prices. He says they're fair, but I know for a fact that folks like Afra pay half what we do. And maybe we've been a bit rough with him. But what are we supposed to do? We can't keep paying. We're going to starve. And do you think Trumbull's going to be sorry about it when we do? Maybe go talk to Trumbull for you. Let's try this. Swainer eyes you for a few long moments, drinking deep from his mug. Then he sighs. You're right. Things go on like they are. We're just going to end up hanging him from the tree out there. Tell Trumbull we'll leave him be. Don't know what we'll do now, though, with the crops failing. Haven't got another trade to speak of. Think Pasca needs a hand around the inn. All right, well, I'll ask, but I doubt it.
Good day to you.
Yes?
I don't know if I did the right thing,
Yes.
but I feel like arguing and violence doesn't solve anything. I'm gonna go speak with Afra first because she's the one getting all this free grain. I want to make sure people aren't getting fucked before I make my final decision here. People are getting screwed by this grain dude, then there's gonna be some communist redistribution of wealth that I'm gonna personally see to.
I'm here. Of course.
Alright, she's supposedly expecting
I'm here.
a baby. Let's check in here. Stealing, yeah, and this worn dog-eared book is titled Travels Upon Keldglas Sea. Alright. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is quite clearly pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
How do you do?
Well, finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. Can I help you? Who are you expecting? My sister Kaliska. Oh, fuck. That's the woman who traveled with me at the beginning and just died. She died when we got out. She said she was going to pay her way by working as a guard for the caravan master. She always was a tough one. I don't suppose you've seen her on the road or the caravan, perhaps? It's Master Zodima's. Caravan was attacked and we escaped, but Kaliska was caught in a bivouac. That's a lie. We were. Oh, well, I guess that's not exactly a lie. Ofra covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kaliska was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Why did you send for Kaliska? Please don't cry. Maybe I can help. Why did you send for her? I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kaliska as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Raedric. He's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavor. With my Hathort gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. Oof. I hoped Kaliska could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollowborn, but she moved south to Anslug's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am. But I don't have anyone else now with Kaliska gone. More tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? Yeah, I'll find her for you. Oh, you will? Gods bless ye. Here, I'll give you coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of, well, I'm not sure, but it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Gilded Vales, okay. Anslug's Compass, what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. She sets a hand on her stomach, smiling through her tears. Yeah, you seem like a nice lady. And I can see now why she's getting the grain. I mean, she's fucking pregnant. So I'm inclined to believe the Miller's story now more. Nice drama developing, yeah. So far it's been well written, if not effluviant with its language and run-on sentences. This is really the run-on sentences that are annoying me. You could say something elegantly without adding you know, excessive wordplay and excessively long sentences. At least that's the way I think. God, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to write like that. Who knows? It's like when I read the Wheel of Time novel, you know, that man would spend a chapter describing everything, and then another chapter would be a discussion between 2 or 3 individuals. That's why his books are so long. He just went too far. I always thought it was too far anyway.
Hello.
You're back. Have you had any luck with Swainer? I spoke to him. And what did he say? I've convinced him to leave your family in peace. Why, that's really... Okay, I can't do the witch hunter voice now. By Sigma, that's great news. I can't do it. I wasn't sure you'd get through to him. They're out of their minds with drink half the time. I owe you a great debt. Here, He pulls a coin purse from his hip and pushes it towards you. Today's earnings to show my appreciation, and can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done for me. Got to help keep it. You're having a hard enough time. It's really all you can afford after your family. Uh, Look, it's probably nothing, so you just keep it. You're a generous soul, friend, and we'll have you to thank for making it through the coming year. Safe travels, and may you find favor with the gods. All right. Looks like Aloth has leveled up. We'll do that really quickly. Now he went full. The AI went for lore with him. So we'll just give him a point in everything basically, and then we'll save his points. Next level. He's going to take different spells than I did. He's going to take the Roiling Flame and I think it's this one that does blind. No. Which one did blind? Curse of the Blackened Sight. There we go. And that's that. Alright, so we did good. I mean, these are fairly basic side quests, I think. I don't know what this is. Late for dinner. Find Tenfrith. Oh, that's back the way I came. Okay, and there's a bear to kill back that way too. What's fast mode? Oops. Okay. So map. Ingriod's house. I don't know who that is. Explore it later. Temple of Aothis. I think we'll explore that later. I think that's a dungeon. I think right now I want to go back the way I came and do basically the only thing I know that's left. So I'm done exploring, like retreading old ground. Pump those starving legs, boys. Right, we're gonna go to the Valewood. 8 hours. Okay, hopefully we aren't exhausted when we get there. Good, no fatigue. So if I'm not mistaken,
I'll see what I can find.
it's this way. Be extra sneaky. Don't get caught. Oh, what's that? What is that? A wolf? It's a young wolf. All right.
Indeed.
Hey.
Oh, multiple young wolves. Okay. Got. All right. Just start the
This is
combat.
Parathis!
Knock this one down.
Leave it to me!
All right. Hold on. Is that the dog? No, dog. Do not enter combat. You're too precious. So I don't think we need our spells for this. We already knocked him down. Make him focus on this guy.
Yes?
Go.
Onward!
So far, combat doesn't seem to be that complicated. Wolf hide. How much damage did you end up taking? 5 damage to health. So let me explain the health and endurance aspect again in case you just got here. What I understand, your character has endurance and health. Every time you take damage, both are reduced. The health aspect is basically your permanent life, Actually, this, yeah, long-term damage. And it only goes away through rest, and I guess certain spells are stamina. And endurance is the actual, when you're fighting, that's what you lose until you, like, if you lose it all, you don't die, you go unconscious, quote unquote. So when you lose all of this, you're dead. When you lose all of this, you're not dead, but you're unconscious.
I'm here.
Of course, if everybody's unconscious, well, then yeah, you're dead. Let's see what this is. I don't really remember this, actually. These aged walls appear to once encircle the entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Ah, you see, I bought a grappling hook. Examine the wall more closely. Heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Use the grappling hook. Alright, climb to the top. Properties, dexterity +2. Leather armor, camping supplies, and a scrawled letter. Oh, okay. He got killed by the wolves and then climbed up. He got wounded by the wolves and climbed up here and died. And had time to write a letter to tell everybody that it sucks. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I imagine it does. I think the rest will just... You already have the maximum quantity of camping supplies. Well, we can just camp up here then. Cannot camp when enemies are in sight. Ooh, outlaw.
Hmm?
I see. Can I camp now? Yeah.
Hmm?
Hey.
Go ahead and pick up those camping supplies. And we'll...
Hmm?
How do we get down? Huh. Okay.
Hey.
Hmm?
That was fairly simple.
I shall be discreet.
Alright, so there's a dude. Let's attack him. Oh. She did not last long.
Hmm? Hmm?
Keeping an eye out.
Alright, looks like we can talk with them.
Hey.
I'm fairly
I'm
sure
here.
this is
Yes?
a
Hey.
fight. Tenforth, the young dwarf that's the guy we're looking for. The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up, startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spilling your stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs! I'll make sure new cook doesn't run off. Help! Please help me! One of the bandits gives Tenforth a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Alright. Bow. Shit. Okay. Well. Oh boy, I see. So that's how that spell works. Maybe we do something like this then. We'll hit him. Both of us will hit him with a magic missile swarm. And the fighter will just move to engage this outlaw. Maybe knock him down. knock
How
this guy
bad
down.
is
He seems more dangerous. Okay. Oh, we murdered. Oh, she died. Damn. Wow, I feel like I over-leveled for this.
Yes? Yes?
Maybe not. He's taking a lot of damage.
Hey,
Hmm?
Alright, we rescued you, buddy. Now you're gonna be our slave.
Greetings.
By the flame! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Until they were bored with me, I suppose. Did Pasca send you? She must be beside herself. I must get back at once. But listen, the next time you're in Gilded Vale, make sure to drop by the Black Count. I'll let her know what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, to be back at my oven again. And off he goes. And that's it. That's all the stuff that I did previously. Apparently, they stole all of his stuff.
I'm here.
Just gonna take all this stuff to sell. Not sure what I can do with vegetables. Rice, meat, poultry.
you give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
I surely do not know what he means. Now, there's a bear out there. Somewhere to the northwest, I believe. I just want to explore this area here. I'm pretty sure I didn't last time. I don't know what collecting all of this does right now. I suppose there'll be a tutorial at some point on how to use it. But like when I click on like my breastplate, there's an enchant, but then I don't, like, I can't even do any of these except for this one apparently. Oh. Oh wow, that's actually really easy. I just need the materials and then I can do the enchanting myself for the... Oh. And this is how much... Oh. Oh, that's really simple. So you can have up to 14 worth of enchantment, and each enchantment has a cost to it, right? That's right here. And you just make your own magic gear. That's actually really cool. All right. Anyway, so that's what all that is for. Well, body over here. Check it out. Maybe I already did. Oh.
Yes?
Few muddy vegetables. Okay. I know we looted that already. Let's just travel. I don't see anything over here. I can't even go over here, apparently. It's kind of a small map. Reminds me of Baldur's Gate 1, actually. Baldur's Gate 2 just had a bunch of big maps. Alright, so there's a bear up here. I want to be careful. Shh, girl, be quiet. That does not look like a bear. Those are kobolds. What is this? Oh, don't actually go in. Um, hmm. Azorip Camp. Alright, looks like a fight. I'm gonna go run and use the bathroom because I have to. I'll be back in about a minute, and we're gonna kill all these kobolds, I guess, because they're red. Doesn't look like we can talk to them. Be right back. Sorry about the wait. I had to. My air conditioner basically leaks water if I let it fill up, so I have to keep it constantly draining, and it was nearly full, so I avoided a mess. Oh yes, the kobolds. We're gonna kill them. All right, so and why are these shaking on the screen? It's a little worrisome. Uh, you two attack
I'm here.
here.
Hey.
I don't like this. I think that'll kill him.
Hmm?
That's it!
Stuff.
Charge!
I'm here.
We took quite a bit of damage, actually. I see bestiary progress down here. So I guess the more we kill, the more we get their stats. Okay. I see.
Yes?
I thought he said, I mean, I know this is northeast.
Of course.
I guess this was it. It was just a small little kobold camp. Find that a little hard to believe. But okay. What's this?
Easy now.
Oh, I hear something. Oh, there's the black bear, or the bear. Uh, hmm.
Hmm?
Let's
Aye?
blind this bear, and then we'll fight.
Arthek, Worth, and Roth!
Okay, this bear is strong and independent. Let's try. Let's just hit him with as much magic as I can, I guess. In terms of spells, let's do this. Why does it look like I'm gonna hit him? Okay. Okay, my party member's not glowing. Okay, good.
Beyond seek!
Jesus Christ, this bear has a lot of health. Just do another one. Okay. He got hurt. He got his ass handed to him. How much health did he actually end up losing? Oh, he has a ton of health. He's fine. Bear hide. What is this?
I'll see what I can find.
Yes? What's this?
Oh. Okay, cool. So this doesn't look like any bear cave I've ever seen. Great sword. A figure drifts, suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Okay, reach out. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edge of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know, suddenly, that you have come a long way from the vale, hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There's a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, toward light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is suddenly a terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, you stumble, you fall. Your thoughts are chaos lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend looking back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. Ooh! And then there is a great dark shape above you, and soon there is no more pain. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. I met him on the road, your friend. Yeah, I did, so I'll just say that. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answers for what he's done to you. I will. Buy my wonderful hat. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exultation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. All right, we got to go find Nanton and ask him why he murdered his
I'm
buddy.
here.
Seems seems a little screwed up.
Nice and quiet.
I guess that's it for this area. So this murder was probably inspired by one of three things: jealousy, um, some sort of implicit or implied wrong towards Nantan, or some sort of love triangle or some shit. That's my guess. Jealousy could be love related too, so I didn't think of that. But where is he? Does he have like a house? Oh, that's Offer's house. Griot's house. Road south. Road. Where? Well, I guess I'll look for him in the bar. Maybe if I hold down tab, I'll find him. I don't remember exactly what he looks like. Gotta pick up all these flowers for crafting purposes, I guess. Svein here, Roland server, drunkard, Pharaohs. Oh, there's Tenfrith. Okay.
Gods keep you.
So she's happy he's back, and it's she can't thank him Thank me enough. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenford said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. It's already back to work in the kitchen. So what would you like? Nothing. Speak with Tenford and see what he's up to. Ah, it's you, my savior! So good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. If you say so. Savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. I don't know how to make that. Crafting, maybe? Oh, food. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. It's endurance plus 1 my perception. Stew. Potions. Wait, I can actually make potions? Just like that? What about potions level 4? Damn. It's pretty crazy. Alright. It's good to know. It's a lot deeper than I thought. I think I'll take Duck's own beef loaf. I'll craft one of these. I don't know who Duck is, but now I got his meatloaf. It's good. Duck's own meatloaf. Still stealing out of it is. Okay. Sometimes in Baldur's Gate games it wouldn't be stealing anymore if you rescued somebody, but I don't feel like being a thief. At least not in this playthrough. Feel like playing my typical good-natured self until somebody, does something to piss me off. What? I don't know who lives here, I don't think. Maybe it's Nanton. We'll find out. I don't see him anywhere. At least I haven't run into him yet. What's this? Goldratt shoe. Okay. Who's that? Who's that? Oh. Okay, there's nothing over here. Let's see who lives here, I guess. Maybe it is Nanton. So, I don't know if this is her current life or her former life, but she's a wizard who is a lesbian, and I guess that's doubly frowned upon here.
Yes?
Typical human
Hmm?
stupidity. And I don't understand that
Indeed.
story. I guess I'm not really meant to understand them.
Yes? Indeed.
I don't know know if that's there for flavor text or if I get to do anything later with them. Strides up from the crowd in his legacy. Okay. I just don't get it. It just seems like random stories. Randomly named people with random stories that seem to either be placed now or in some sort of past life. I don't know. It's weird. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Still looking for this Nantan character. I have no fucking clue where he is. I don't think he was in here, but we'll double check. There's some shrooms to pick up as well. Probably not supposed to eat those. Well, you're welcome, buddy. I like that this isn't holding my hand, forcing me to go in a direction. I'm just given quests. I'm not, you know, I'm told that here's where I can go to solve the quest or to get my answers. But so far, I've been able to pretty much go wherever I want, do whatever I want. It's kind of refreshing. I haven't been in here yet, so let's check it out. Red Cape, is that him? That's him. It's not stealing. I want to take it. It's not. This man and woman appear to be deep in conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Greetings.
Can we help you? She looks to her companion, brows furrowed with confusion. Do you know this man, Natan? Yes, I think we met in the Valewood. I warned him about the bear. Glad to see you made it. Was there something else you wanted? You two seem to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so. We're packing for a trip, actually. Been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and, well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. Nantan reaches to take her hand. It's time for some new scenery. I know what really happened in that bear cave, Nantan. The color drains from Nantan's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks at Nantan, touching his arm. This is about the accident. We're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. Nantan shakes his head minutely. You see a tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? I had a vision in that cave. Why did you do it? He was your friend. Yeah, I don't really want to tell them I can see things. Like, that would not be smart. So why did you do it? He was your friend. Nantan hesitates. Then his expression darkens. My friend? He was a cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. His hand falls to his sword belt. Nantan, wait. Ingrid raises a hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Nantan, we met. I knew I found someone special, someone kind, someone who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We've some coins saved up. You could have it, if you'll only let us go. Um, I don't really feel like it's my place to be judge, jury, and executioner, and I don't want their coin. Like, what would I do? I'd just be like, I know what you did. Why did you do it? Like, I'm just curious. That's it. That's all. You know, I don't need your coin. Go get out of my sight. Yeah, use it to start your new life. I'm gonna choose to trust them. Ingrid blinks, surprised. Then thank you. Truly, I'm glad you understand. Only, here, take this at least. I hope it brings you luck. She looks to Nanton, smiling. We have a long journey ahead of us. I hope that was right. I wish you well on your own travel, stranger. We won't forget this. Well, I think I got a better weapon or a better thing out of it. I got a fucking ring of reflection. Nice. So we'll give that to him. That'll make him harder to hit. Oh, I forgot to give him the gloves as well. I don't know if dexterity will help him so much. Yeah, it's not really a good stat for any of us. It does affect his action speed with all attacks, so maybe that will help him. I mean, the quicker he attacks, the better.
Hmm?
All right, well, that was an interesting side quest taken care of. We already did that. Is there anything left to explore? So I've been in there, and I've got a quest for him. Temple of Aethys. This is the only one I haven't done yet. I've never done it. Yeah, let's go in there.
I haven't been in here for, must be 5, 6 years. Used to be real nice.
Yes?
Bright. Warm.
Wharton, a man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. Gives you an anxious He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care, if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. He angles a look up at Adair. Paying your respects, Ethosian? He manages a pained grin. A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there. Even with the rats, as big as they are, a faint edge of hostility belies Adair's plainful tone. This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are. He groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types either. Wharton jerks his chin toward Adair. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'd have better luck. What happened to you? He's trying to avoid the spiders, he breathed, a quiet laugh. Ran into a skulder. Might have gone a little better for me if the beast hadn't knocked the sword right out of my hand. Good blade, too. He's still lying there in the dust, he smiles wearily. But I'm not, so that's alright. It's not a bad wound, I think. Just hurts. Well, I'll go get your sword. That's kind of you, but there's no need. Wasn't doing me any good. You're welcome to it, though, if you find it. And more if you help me get something more important. With the arm like this, I could use your help. I don't believe he was down here for benevolent purposes. Not if there are spiders and basically ghouls down here. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aothis, the scattered god. Grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood, from Raedsaris even. Not so much from Raedsaris these days. Till the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Go on, get to the point. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Ethosians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword. Nice. Left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years, like that, up until recently. Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end, see? But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. It's where you come in. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them. They still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. Doesn't sit right with me. That is a strange tale, and a strange reason to be down here. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivating. Aloth's cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. Hmm. You want me to bring you some skeletons? I'd bury them where they are if I could. I know it's a little macabre, but if we don't get them out now, Raedric's liable to destroy whatever's left of them. Take it you aren't supposed to be in here? Well, I meant to be in and out nice and quick. I'm not hurting anyone, it's just Lord Raedric's forbidden anyone from having anything to do with the scattered god. It'd be a little harder to explain to him than you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? And you could make some coin in the process. I have some questions. Who are you, anyway? Wharton offers you a weak grain. Name's Wharton. I've lived in Gildenvale long enough to remember how grand it used to be. It used to help the temple sometimes, bring supplies, that's all. Won't Lord Raedric mind us? Yeah, I wouldn't go telling anyone about it, or him. Lingering in these places, it's no good for anyone. But you can do this quick and quiet. We can do right by those priests without raising a fuss. Okay, I have no more questions. I'll find them. Although, that's just weird. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long, it's crawling with creatures. If you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kind of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out, and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. Wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some.
Well met, friend.
Okay. Well, we got a quest. What's this? A rising sun and the 3 dawn stars, the symbol of Aothas. This is the way out. Let's save here at the beginning. And we'll go ahead and start our adventure here. I don't know why, but I've noticed I always have a tendency to start left. And it's strange because I'm right-handed. You'd figure I always go left first though. The leftmost choice. I've been thinking about that. It's a strange thing to think about, I know. But okay, spiderlings. All right, ivory spiderlings, no less. I don't know what difference that makes. They shouldn't be too tough, I imagine.
I'm here.
Leave it to me.
That's what I thought.
I'm here.
Oh shit. Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't like what he's doing. Oh, you're out of magic. All right.
Yes.
Got to get free.
Well, I was right not to like it.
Let's have it!
He's poisoned.
Parathis!
Yeah.
Oof. He is debuffed.
Hey.
So this guy's tough. Yeah, he took a ton of damage. Okay. Alright, let's... Left apple. What? Deft apple? What does that say? Okay. That's weird. Alright, let's,
Hey.
check this
Yes?
place out.
Yes?
Mother, I have asked Brother Edric to carry this letter which else new draw for exchange.
Easy now.
Lots
Hey.
of secrets here. I can see something beyond that.
How may I help?
Hmm?
Aloth has discovered something. I can hear
How may I
something
help?
beyond that too, and it does not sound pleasant.
Hey.
Yes? Hmm?
Hey.
I'm here.
Hi? Hey. Hey.
Okay, that's because it's not pleasant. Take a shot at him and then switch weapons.
Yes?
No, forget about that. Just go to your sword and shield, knock him down.
Hey.
Jesus, he beat the shit out of me.
Of course.
Yes?
Keeping an eye out.
I still hear something out there, somewhere over here, it sounds like.
Yes?
Love, be on.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, we blinded them. Not much we can do. We just gotta keep him alive. He's already poisoned. Again.
Yes?
Okay. No. No. No.
Of course.
Run! Run, you're wizards! Okay, good. Shit.
Feel. Oh.
Okay, that's weird.
Hmm?
Trap detected. I had a
Yes.
feeling.
Hey.
Hmm?
Alright, we are hurt now. Well, maybe not so much. We're definitely running low on spells. Does this fix your endurance? Yeah, it doesn't actually fix your... I should give these to... Let's be in combat to use that. I should give that to the fighter. Doesn't fix health, just endurance.
Yes?
I think I have the best... Whoops.
Hey.
Character. What do you have? You have nothing mechanics, so it's
I'm
really
here.
me. You cannot disarm the trap. Do you wish to trigger it? No, I don't
I
wish to
shall.
trigger the
Ah.
trap.
I shall.
Um,
Hmm?
Hey.
But I know someone who does.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
No, you're okay, dude. Look at that. You're okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm here.
I mean, just stick an arrow to the face.
Easy now.
That's what fighters do like well. Ring of protection. Again, it should probably go to him, since he's the only front line I have right now.
Quiet.
That does not look safe. A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. Blah, 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 blah. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges towards and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor, lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late again. The right is going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky, and the last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes and not the last. The lights fade, as does the memory. When your eyes clear, the spirit is gone.
Indeed.
Alright, that seems important.
Yes?
I shall be discreet.
Okay, so I'm not unlocking that. Okay, so that's what this is. That's the bell. That's the bell. Okay, silence the bell. That's the bell he was talking about. So that's number 1, and that's also the last one. Alright. Interesting.
I shall be discreet.
The plot thickens! By Sigma. Oh. Hello? I'm out of spells, actually.
Yes?
It just occurred to me. Oh, shit. What the hell was that? Oh, it was a stun. Nasty business. Okay, he took some damage from that. But again, we're still okay. Our fighter still has 188 health, 91 endurance, so we're not worried.
Of course.
I'll see what I can find.
Do still want to be careful, though, as we move forward. Probably going to have to find a place to rest if there's any more of these big fights. Uh-huh. Alright.
Yes?
Damn, I can't...
Yes?
Alright. I can't tell them both to do it at the same time, apparently.
How may I help?
Boy. I am out of spells. Okay.
Hey.
Let's just back away a little bit. Man, I don't have much left. Alright.
Aye?
Oh boy.
Aye? I feel...
Oh boy. Alright, back away.
Oh.
Come on, fighter! You're supposed to be protecting us. I have nothing left. Alright, just do second wind. I'm switch to a rapier and defend yourself, dude. Oh, fuck off! Aloth is nearly dead. I'm nearly dead. This is not good. There's nothing I can do. Aloth has been knocked out. Oh, fuck you! Go
Hey.
get him. Oh, shit.
You're not getting through me.
Well, I got knocked out too now. Alright, so we got knocked out. Now we both have been injured. So Aloth has a wrenched knee, and I have a severe wound, so healing received. So that's how this works. You don't die, but if you get knocked out during a fight, well,
Yes?
you get injured. I don't know how to repair an injury, so that's something I'm going to have to look up really quickly. Afflictions and injuries. Okay, so until the character rests. Okay, that's not a big deal then,
I'm here.
because we're going to go rest now.
Nice and